on, guys? Thank you for joining me on another video. Today I'm going to be installing, radio in my TYM. The reason why I'm putting one in, just to have something to listen to. Also, I was going to have the dealership put one in, but when they told me the price of $250, I was like, no, I'll do it myself. Because I thought that was nuts, and I know that they wouldn't give me a nice, like a Kenwood or JVC or, one of the better brands. I know I wasn't going to get that. I was going to get a cheap one. But anyway, I did get one, and I just got myself a $39 radio. Yeah, it's got Bluetooth, everything I need. I don't want to put anything too expensive, nothing crazy, but yeah. So, so this is the actual cover here where the radio is got the wiring in there, and the way to remove this cover, it just pops off. It's got little tabs on here. Yeah. That pops off. There's your opening. And inside there, I previously looked for these wires. That's your antenna. It's already pre-wired. And I'm gonna have to pull this panel here to get to the other wiring, and I'll show you. I'll pull that panel. All you have to do is on these tabs here is these aren't real screws, they just pop out. Let me grab my little pick and I'll show you. So yeah, so on here all you have to do is pull these little tabs out. Not supposed to pull the whole thing out, just the screw, but you get the idea. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to pull that so I can access the wire, and I will continue the video. Alright, so here's a look inside here in that panel here. There you go, there's the wiring harness. And let me see if I could locate the wires here. Okay, so here's the wires, the pre-wired. There's 2 speakers in here. So this is going to be your speaker wire here. They're located here in the back. Cheap speakers. If they ever go out, I'll spend a few bucks. There's the other one, 2 of them in the back. So that's definitely going to be your speaker wire there. Your power, and that's going to be your ground. So yeah, it's very easy to install this. More than likely I'm going to have to end up cutting these and using butt connectors. Here's my unit here. It's that, of course, the wiring harness. These ends are going to plug in to the back of the radio here, and the other connectors up there in my roof of the tractor I'm going to have to cut and just use butt connectors. That's for removal if I ever want to slide the stereo out, and booklet and remote. Alright, so where I'm at now is actually I had to cut the opening. It was about a quarter of an inch off to get my radio bracket in. So I had to cut that open. But what now I ran into is the actual metal support that's coming off the roof of my tractor that holds the radio bracket is a little bit off. So I'm going to have to bend that in somehow, maybe tap it with a hammer. I just need a little bit to get the bracket to fit in there. I mean, it almost fits in there, but it's just a tiny bit off. So I have to either tap this in with a hammer or try to bend it in a little bit to get my bracket in. But yeah, that's what I'm running into now. And when I get my bracket in, I will continue the video. Hey, so I did get that in. Actually, I did have to get a hammer and tap it in a little bit here, because apparently at the factory they did not cut that out to fit a standard, or I don't know what the hell happened, but it did not fit, but now it fits. Also, all my wiring here, got that started. Put butt connectors on all of them. So next thing I'm going to do is do my radio harnesses here, connect them to that. And also the faceplate that went up here, you don't have to use it, but what's going to happen is if you put your radio in here, it's going to cover up this metal, this lip here with that, but you're going to have these holes exposed here. So what I'm going to do is take that plate and actually cut it out. I'm pretty sure that's how it was intended to be done, is cut out the actual hole for the radio, put it in, and then I'm going to slide my radio through that so it covers up these holes. Alright, so I got the camera mounted. It's very tight in here, and it's very hard trying to set the camera somewhere, but there it is. Let's check it out. Alright.
Other restrictions may apply.
Yep.
Cox.com to learn more. Q92.9.
Got sound.
Hit music station, the Hot 5 at 5 on the way. All brought to you by Pearson Nissan.
No.
They do business the right way every day. Find them online at PearsonNissan.com. Right now, it's all batted love. Q92.9.
Everything works great. I'm going to end up pushing these wires through, running through here, and come out here, plug it into my radio, slide the radio in, and also get that cover cut out. So let me slide those in, put my little buttons back up here, and I'll show you what it looks like after I cut out the faceplate that goes on here.